Trenton, New Jersey?
No.
Yes.
Having no feeling or sensation, numb.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Just for the secretary.
That's actually better. This is supposed to be easy.
Is everybody ready for quarter 3? Okay, and Red, who is your spokesperson
Lily.
at the far end?
Yes.
Green spokesperson?
Yes.
Here? Okay. Quarter 3, toss-up and bonus. Question 1 is science. This quantity can be measured in either Celsius or Fahrenheit. 3, 4.
Temperature?
That is correct. Your bonus questions are history. Bonus question A. After the California gold rush of the 1850s, a second gold rush occurred in 1898 in what state?
Texas.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Alaska.
That's not even a real state.
Hey. B. Name the first Treasury Secretary depicted on the $10 bill.
Alexander Hamilton.
Correct. All right, question 2. Question green 4. Yes, believe. Your bonus questions are art. A, name the artist who created the Vitruvian Man as well as the Last Supper. Right?
I just heard the
Okay.
Leonardo?
You guys good with that?
Sure.
Sure. Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh.
B, Moreland. Is there something missing in that sentence? I'm going to go with these are a form of balance achieved by the use of identical balance compositional units on either side of a vertical axis within the picture plane. Time, Red? Oh, sorry. Time. Symmetry or symmetrical? It's a little bit mathematical. Okay, question 3 is television. This blue character on Sesame Street makes Cookie Monster is correct. Your bonus questions are history. Name the imprisonment of members of a specific ethnic group during World War II by the United States.
Defer to, B4.
Internment camps? Japanese internment camps.
Yes, that is correct. Question B, this Supreme Court case out of Kansas declared segregated schools to be unconstitutional.
Brown versus the school board?
Yes, Brown Board versus the Board of Education. Question 4 is science. Give the term for non-renewable fuel sources such as coal and natural gas. Green 2,
Fossil fuels.
correct. Your bonus questions are famous people. Name this founding father, creator of bifocals and publisher of Poor Richard's Almanac.
Benjamin Franklin.
Correct. And B, name this American comic book writer, editor, publisher, and producer. He rose through to become Marvel Comics' primary creative leader.
Stan Lee.
Correct. Toss-up question 5 is geography. The height of particular locations on a map. Green 4.
Altitude?
Incorrect. Measured above sea level is known as what? Elevation. Question 6 is art. Give the term for two colors on opposite sides of the color wheel.
I think it was
Time or
time. Felt
go?
like it was time.
It was time? Okay. Sorry. Number 7 is on math calculation. Jane's cake recipe calls for 1 2/3 cups of sugar for the cake itself, and 2/3 of a cup for the frosting. How many cups of sugar will she need for the entire recipe?
2 1/3 cup?
Correct. Your bonus questions are literature. In this book by Veronica Roth, Tris realizes the strange truths about her dystopian world. Tris meets 4, a leader of Dauntless. Both characters can be described by this book's title.
Divergent.
Correct.
Trace.
In this children's book, the main character is sent to bed hungry and then becomes the ruler of a magical island jungle.
Where the wild things are.
Question 8, mythology. This creature has been spotted in the Pacific Northwest. It is bipedal animal, like a large hairy person. 3, 4. Correct. Your bonus questions are geography. Marshes and bogs are examples of these landforms where shallow water covers the land. Though they're ecologically diverse, these landforms might be drained of water to produce land for human use.
Wetlands?
Correct. Name the largest hot desert in the world. It covers most of many North African countries like Libya, Mali, and Chad.
Sahara.
Correct. Question 9 is on television. In this singing competition, celebrities compete wearing costumes.
The masked singer.
Correct. Your bonus questions are animals. This tropical bird is famous for its large, brightly colored beak, in stark contrast to its black feathers.
The toucan.
Correct.
That's Sam.
This bird gets its distinct color from its diet of shrimp, which changes its natural white color.
The flamingo.
Correct. Question 10 is on famous people. Name this man who authored the U.S. Declaration of Independence. 4.
Thomas Jefferson.
Correct. These bonus questions are science. The suffix phobia, such as the spider-related arachnophobia, indicates this type of anxiety disorder.
Fear.
Correct.
Those people are confident.
B, atmospheric pressure is measured by these devices, which were invented by Evangelista Torricelli in the 17th century. Early examples of these devices used a column of mercury whose height was measured.
Thermometer.
Incorrect.
Barometer.
Good. A barometer. That is correct.
Sounds like omelet. Always an omelet. Too many things. And shells and bubbles. His name is not Sam, so there's a name.
Are we ready for the fourth quarter? Everyone's good? Pyramid questions. Question 1 is on video games. This character stars in a 2010 game in which he must repair a world created by Yen Sid with a magic paintbrush. In Kingdom Hearts 2, this character meets Sora, Green 1.
Mickey Mouse.
Correct. Question 2, literature. A brother and sister in this novel reunite with Sandy and Denny's after returning from Kamazat with Calvin O'Keefe. In this novel, Miss Who quotes 1 Corinthians to the protagonist to tell her to use her love for her brother to save Charles Wallace from it. Name this novel by Madeline L'Engle. Red 3. Correct. Wrinkle in Time. Question 3, geography. In 2018, John Allen Cow was killed on an island in this ocean while trying to serve as a missionary to the Sentinelese. This ocean includes the Gulf of Cambat and the Mengha River Delta, which are respectively part of the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal.
Indian Ocean.
Correct. Question 4, science. A portion of this process is catalyzed by the enzyme rubisco. During this process, ATP and NADPH convert carbon dioxide in green 1. Correct. Photosynthesis. Question 5, mythology. This figure was given a crown and necklace by the Horae and the Graces for her wedding. Zeus ordered Hephaestus to make this woman as a gift for Epimetheus to punish mankind for accepting green 1.
Handle.
Correct. Question 6, history. Giuseppe Ferlini blew up dozens of these structures built by the Kushites in Nubia. El Castillo is a Mexican one of these structures that serves as a temple to Kukulkan in the Mayan civilization. An ancient Mesopotamian version of these structures, the ziggurat, had steps that were smoothed out when designed by architects like Green 1.
Pyramid.
Yes. Question 7, animals. A waste product generated by these organisms is called ambergris. The hippopotamus is the closest land relative of these animals. Some of these animals use baleen to filter creel, and the singing of the humpback species can travel 3-4.
Well,
Correct. Whale. Question 8 is on science. The red dye frontosil was first successful sulfa type of these compounds, many of which contain a 4-membered beta-lactam ring. One of these drugs that disrupts gram-positive cell walls was discovered accidentally by Alexander Fleming in mold. Overuse of these drugs has led to the rise of MRSA. Tetracycline and penicillin are what types of medication that treats bacterial infections? Green 2.
Antibiotics.
Correct.
Well,
Question 9 is literature. This character questions whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles. Name this title character who delivers the famous "to be or not to be" soliloquy. Green 1.
Rome.
Incorrect. While contemplating his hesitation to avenge his father's death at the hands of his uncle Claudius.
Sorry.
That is Hamlet. And question 10 is history. This movement was supported by Neil S. Dowell, the mayor of Portland, Maine, as well as his first lady, Lucy Hayes, who earned her nickname for support of this movement. Wayne Wheeler drafted a notorious piece of legislation in support of this movement named after Minnesota Senator Andrew Volstead. The act allowed the 18th Amendment to be implemented. Carrie Nation was a notable advocate of which movement championed by the Anti-Saloon League and repealed by the 21st Amendment. Correct answer, prohibition. And that concludes the round.